Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Factorio. My name is Tom, and this is episode number 25. In today's episode, we are going to be finalizing this gear factory once and for all. But before we can do that, I need to balance the iron plates and the gears correctly. So without further ado, let's get started with today's episode. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to balance the belts, the iron plate belts first. So I do realize that if we take a look at our boxes here, we are getting a lot of iron plates in here. In fact, we're completely full. This means that I could support a faster belt, but in today's episode, we're going to keep it simple and leave it at a Mark 1 conveyor belt to supply the gear factory. We can always expand this in the future if we need to. So yeah, we could actually even add 2 iron plate trains in here if we so choose, which again will give me a lot of throughput, and then that'll allow me to upgrade my belts even further. So a lot of potentials to make this factory even quicker when it comes to producing some gears. So before we get started in today's episode, one of the viewers in a couple episodes ago mentioned that if I place a couple boxes out here like this and I empty my inventory, and yes, I do read your comments, everybody. I may not comment just because I'm busy on my end, but I am reading them. Okay, there we go. So if I empty my inventory, I should be able to build with Ghost, and it appears that I can't. If I grab a conveyor belt, I think this should work. So it says I have 100, but apparently that if I cleared my inventory, I'm able to just use Ghost without holding shift. But that appears not to be the case. Maybe I read the comment wrong, which is probably the case. But yeah, I'm using the pipette tool and it's not allowing me. And I'm holding shift and Q. That's not allowing me to work with the ghost image here. So I must have not read this correctly, so I apologize. I should probably been more diligent. Okay. Well, I'm sure someone will correct my mistake. All right, so I think the first thing I want to do is balance the output here of the plates. And I'm going to use a splitter here, and I'm going to split the belt halfway. Like this, and then I'm gonna reverse this belt like that. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 of the fast splitters, and let's do it for this one as well. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, just like that, and then let's bring it out. Is it here? I think that's it. So like this, and how about I grab his splitter here and we can split the belt like this. Okay, excellent. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's this black line that is like going through the middle of the map. I don't know what's causing it, but okay, so the next step is we can bring this up like this. And as you can see, it is balancing the product on both sides of the belt as long as I have enough throughput, which we do. If we take a look at our boxes once again, you can see we have all of these iron plates, which is enough throughput to fill the belt here. So that is good. That looks good. So yeah, everything looks orderly. And so what I'm going to do is delete this guy. Uh-oh, the flashing icons. So I will extend the conveyor belts up here, and then let's fix this. There we go. All right, excellent. And this is what I'm looking for. This looks beautiful. So we have 3 belts of iron plates. We only need 2. We only need 2 because we only have 2 smelting arrays here of the gear. But just remember, I can expand probably another 2 more arrays of the gears if need be. So we can definitely utilize this in the future. And then this is the 3-way balancer, a 3 to 3. So this belt, each belt has 2 contact points each with a splitter, which will evenly distribute the items as long as I have a full belt of iron plates, which I do right here. That was one of the things I stumbled with a couple episodes ago, is that you have to have a full belt in order to, you know, get a balance belt on the output over here. Okay, great. So I could actually, yeah, I'm gonna copy this, and I want to do something like this. And how far do I want to go with this? I think let's give the assembly machine some breathing room here. So I'm gonna say something like this. All right, great. And then I'm just gonna copy this over like that. And yeah, let's pick this up. Okay, good. And up we go. So this is our first conveyor belt. So we got 1 contact point with the splitter, and then we're going to route it up to the second splitter. And now this is balanced. Now, if it was only going through 1 splitter, then this would not be balanced. So we got to make sure that these are going through 2 splitters each. So there's 1 there, a conveyor belt that goes under this splitter and then hits this splitter here. And just like that, we have another belt, full belt of the iron plates. And then we could do this one right here. All right, so there's 1 contact point, and then there's 2, and bada boom, we have a perfectly balanced belt here. Boy, I was looking for this to figure this out. I couldn't figure it out, unfortunately. I just couldn't get it. But thanks to Massive, I really appreciate it. So yeah, let's bring this down here. And that will distribute the iron plates evenly. Ah, yes, this is really, really nice. Let's not forget to get a sorter there. And it appears that these are getting the gears out quickly, although there's a pause here. And I'm wondering if that's because we have a splitter or a sorter that's not quick enough. So if I upgrade this to a blue. Okay, there's just a natural pause. Okay, so I'm going to then switch this back. All right, excellent. Look at that, guys. Oh, this is so beautiful. And yeah, and this goes to show that I can support even more if I really wanted to. Excellent. So shall we continue? Let's do this one. And what I did there is I hit R, which benched the conveyor belt, and that's running through here. And then that's going to also put the gears on this side of the belt. Ah, yes. Very, very nice. Yes, this is looking really good. So why? Oh, yeah. Okay, so these 2 outer belts will only have 1 side. And then the one in the center will have 2 sides. So we have a total of 2 conveyor belts of gears to work with here. Okay, 2 belts. Very, very nice. And then for this one, This could be used in a future gear array that could come over here. All right, and then MassiveDynamic did show me a 4-to-4 balancer. So we could definitely upgrade this to a 4-to-4 balancer if we really want to. But yeah, a lot of options to work with. And I like that. Okay, excellent. So the final step to this gear factory is balancing these 3 belts, well, technically 2 belts of gears. And we got to get them over here. So I'm gonna copy this. And I'm gonna bring it over here like this. And let's count how many tiles this is. Is it, let's see here. Okay, so it's like not a full width. Okay, we'll just eyeball it here. Great, so I'm gonna flip this around and I'm gonna place this, I think, right over here, nice and tight, and this looks really good. So if I place that there, and then let's go ahead and build this out real quickly. Well, before we build it out, let's use our underground belts here. Oh, I am all out of underground belts. No problem, I can replicate some. And we'll bring those over here like that. Excellent. And so what I can do is go up like this. And then I can go like this. And another one like this. Oh, I think I need to go up one more tile. There we go. Like that. And so that should work. But we're only going to be working with 2 belts. So if I placed a splitter, I think here, that will distribute it. So we'll test it out here. So let's go ahead and add these underground conveyor belts. And then let's bring these down like this. Like that. Okay. And then we got a full belt of gears here. So I'm going to bring this over. Like this. And that goes underneath. And then we can also do this as well. Okay, excellent. And take a look at that, guys. So yeah, that's going to distribute the gears to each of these boxes here. And that looks, yeah, that will work. Yep. Looks good. Is there anything else I want to do here? Let's take a look at this without a splitter. As you can see, this is backing up pretty quickly here. And this one's not getting enough because a lot of the gears are being filtered over here instead. So I like the ideal of a splitter right here. How about that? Why aren't you grabbing me? Oh, you're all full. Oh, that was backing up because they're full. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so this looks, this is going to work. This is fine. I'm satisfied with this. Looks good, and then these will all back up eventually once they fill up. That looks good. So I think with that, I'm pretty satisfied with what I'm seeing here. And if we take a look at this and see why this is not getting enough plates, so there's 1, 2, 3. I'm kind of curious if this belt is putting the plate on the right side. It looks like on the right side. And it should go on the left side. So I'm going to adjust this real quick. And let's see what that does. I think I placed it back in the same spot. If I go down one more tile, I think it's going to do the same thing. Ah, that actually looks better now. Because, yeah, it appears, I don't think it's balancing it perfectly. I think it's like maybe one plate off. It's hard to tell. I could be wrong. Actually, that looks like a full belt. So I'm going to make that adjustment here as well. Like this. And that looks a whole lot better. Oh yeah, yeah, this is superior. Like I said, it's kind of hard to see what the animation is doing here. But it's working. There we go. And now that's balancing the belt. Oh yeah, very, very nice. Very good and good. This looks good over here. We have enough room to expand in the future. We have all of our lamps. Look at this full belt of the iron plates. And this looks good. I'm just looking at the splitters or the sorters here. So they're putting it on the far side of the belt here. It's this one in the center that I'm trying to figure out where it's placing it. It seems like it's placing it at the bottom, which is great. That's where we want it to go. So we want the 3 sorters to put it on the far side of the belt. And then these 3 are doing on the far side of the belt as well. And then they both are coming to the junction here, which is evenly distributing the plates here. So this looks good. And like I said, we have enough throughput to upgrade this to level 2 conveyor belts if we so choose. And we will do that in the future. But this is working out really good, and this is what I was looking for the entire time, is how to balance this. And really, you got to balance it here on the output right away, and it'll make your life a whole lot easier. And then you got this 3-to-3 balancer as well. So this is looking really good. I'm very satisfied. Yep, and you could see that's not totally efficient here. I could upgrade this to a level 2 belt, but I'm not too worried about efficiency here, to be honest. I just wanted to get this balanced correctly, and I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. Excellent, guys. And let's take a look at that. Look at this. This looks beautiful. All right, let's take a look at these guys over here. Yeah, so oh, it appears that I did balance it almost. Like I had the right idea over here. I was closer to what I was trying to get here than I was with the gear factory, which is hilarious. I just could not connect those 2 dots. So I think, oh yeah, look at this all back up here. All right. We could push those gears on this belt instead, and that will help the throughput here. Do I have another? Can I get another one? Yeah, let's craft up some more. Okay. We can prioritize the left output here. And if we pick these up here, you can see now that the gears are being prioritized for this over here. Okay, yeah, that's helpful. But I'm going to just leave it as is. That's fine. And let's head up over here. And let's address these guys real quick, since we have some episode time. Okay, well, I'm going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to flip these around. Like this. And I'll pick that one up. And then we will bring these down like so. Okay, good. And let's do this one. So we'll go down and then over like that. Yeah, looks good. All right, and then I could go ahead and place a splitter. How was it? I'm going to go take a look at the plates here real quick. Okay. Oh, nice. We are getting some more copper ore. So I'm going to do this. And this and that. Ah, yes, very nice. And then we can go up. Oh boy, guys, we're gonna have enough room for the 3 belts. Oh my goodness, that is so close. Oh, jeez. Crap. So this one, these are gonna have to be positioned a bit differently here. So this one is... How am I going to get that over there? Uh-oh, guys. Oh, that looks so pretty. I love it. So much better. Wow. Okay, look. How am I going to get this over there? Oh my goodness. Houston, we have a problem. Son of a gun. Okay, okay, well, here we go. We got to problem solve this. That's one way of doing it. This can go up like that. And we can do this as well. And then what I can do with the inventory is I can place, oops, not that. Nope. We don't want to contaminate my boxes here. So then for this one, we can come up like this. And we should be able to snake that in there like that. Okay, good, good. And I'm out of conveyor belts, so I'm going to replicate some of those. And then let's place down our underground belts. Okay, good. And then we'll do this one. Like that. And there we have it, guys. There we have it. Oh, that looks great. Really nice. I'm really digging this. Oh yeah. Look at that. Great. Man, I love learning new things and when they work really well. Yeah, so I think what I want to do here is I want to remain consistent like I have here. So what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to delete these splitters, and let's make sure that our factory is consistent here. So I'm going to trim these back, and then we're going to go up like this. Like that. Oh yeah. Great. And there we go. So now we have a more consistent look here for the outputs. All right. That's all good to go. So let's check the tracks. We are all clear. Can I grab some more conveyor belts? Oh, always check the tracks, guys. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I checked the tracks. Excellent. And unfortunately, we do not have enough copper ore to feed this belt. So we need to work on getting more copper ore over here. Yep. There he goes. He's got a bunch in his wagons. Okay, great. And then we could balance this belt as well. So let's do that. Let's balance this real quick. Okay, and then I'm going to grab this and I'm going to do that. Oops. Okay, there we go. Reverse and like that. And then just sample and paste, sample and paste, and bring this in. Wow, I'm getting the hang of this, guys. Wow, this is so much fun. There. Look at that. Great. Excellent. So that's going to feed those up there. Oh, that looks so beautiful. I love it. And then shall we balance this as well? Might as well, guys, since we are on to this mechanic and having lots of fun with it. Let's just do it. Repetition makes good practice, guys, right? That's how you remember things. So let's just keep doing it. Look at that. That looks beautiful. All right. And shall we finish the episode off with the plates over here? I think so. Let's check the minimap. No trains coming. No trains. We can cross. Okay, looks good. Here's our box of shame, as some people may call it. Okay, excellent. So I'm gonna head over here and let's go ahead and balance these belts. All right, so I'm gonna reverse this. And I'll do that. Okay, and let's use the pipette tool and do this. Boy, I'm really enjoying the soundtrack in Factorio. It's really lovely. There it is, guys. Great. Oops. All right, let's just adjust these. You're going to go to the top one. You're going to go into the middle one. And you're going to go to the bottom. And let's carry this over like that. And there we have it, guys. And let's finish the coal over here. And we'll bring that up. Like that. Excellent. And then we need to do the plates over here. Now, these are already balanced here. So I really don't think we actually need a balancer. I could be wrong, but I'm going to place one down just for good measure. And I'll explain myself because I think it's always important to understand what you're doing in games. And when I took a look at this, the plates are distributed evenly on both sides. And they're balanced over here. And they're balanced on both sides of the belt. And so they don't, I don't think they need to go, I don't think they need to pass through another balancer, right? Because they have their own lane dedicated to their own car over here. And so that's why I don't think I need this. But I'm going to use it anyway, just in case the material thins out, maybe. I'm not fully sure. But I can't imagine this not hurt me too much. Okay, like that, guys. Good. And that will work. We should put a balancer up there, right? Did I do that for the plates? Or no, I didn't. So let's go balance this ore. Oh, let's watch the train. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, jeez. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and balance the ore up here. And so I'm going to place this right here. Okay. So you're going to go right here. Underneath. And out like that. Ah, there, it's balancing it. That's why you need these. Okay. Even this is all short here. Because we have 3 lanes, it's balancing it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. And I did mention that with the plates over there. I was saying that if one of these lanes becomes thin and doesn't have enough input, we can use this to balance it out, which is nice. Okay, good. And so we need to do the, I'm going to go behind the cargo wagons because I don't want to get whacked. Look both ways, looks good. And let's go ahead and balance this up here. I really like the look of all of these conveyor lanes of ores. It looks cool. All right, there we go. And shall I place this down? I think so. Let me chop up some of these belts here and voila. And then we'll place this down and connect the belts up. There. Okay, guys, our factory is becoming more efficient, and we can even do better here, guys. We can balance this. This is a 3-to-1, but if I placed a balancer here, this would help distribute the items. So let's do that since we're over here. Let me grab a underground conveyor belt like this. And let's connect this guy up. He's in the way. Oh, the flashing lights. Okay, there we go. Wow. Guys, we're running out of ore. We're running out of copper ore. This is really bad. So that we can run this all the way down. Man, I lost track of time. I don't know where I'm at as far as episode time. If I had to guess, like 40 minutes right now. So we can run these down like this. Like that. Okay, like this and like that. There. Excellent. And that's going to do its best job balancing all of the copper ore. We are working with very thin lines here, so it can only do so much. We really need to get full belts on both sides to make this really work. But at least it's trying to balance as much as possible to these crates here. Okay. Yep, that looks good. Really nice. I like it. Great. Well, guys, I think that is the end of the episode here. We did a lot of balancing. We balanced all of our micro factories. We did the iron plates, the copper plates, the copper ore, and the gear factory. So we're all caught up here, and we are becoming a lot more efficient each day here, episode by episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me in episode number 25. We have finally finalized the gear factory and balanced all of our micro factories, and I feel a lot better moving forward. With that said, guys, you have a wonderful day there. In episode number 26, we'll probably make a micro factory for the sticks. If I knew about the sticks, I would have placed them in here next to the gears, but since I don't have enough room for another track to come down here without removing all of this, I'm going to make a separate micro factory for the sticks. So you guys have a wonderful day there, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye.